buyer, the explanation of clauses of offer to purchase a single family. This is for Quebec offer to purchase. For all other provinces of Canada, contact your lawyer. If you have followed Eureka.House method, writing up the offer to purchase will be simple. You have already verbally agreed with the seller on all important points. Purpose of this guide. The purpose of this guide is to help you fill out your offer to purchase. It explains each clause. Not sure about a clause? Talk to your lawyer if you are unsure about a clause for a small fee. Explanation of clauses. Number 1. Buyer identification. All buyers must be listed. Number 2. Seller identification. All sellers must be listed. Number 3. Object of the offer. Once you have sent the offer to purchase to the seller, you can no longer modify or cancel it. Number 4. Description of the property. Number 4.5 You must use the template that corresponds to your property type. Single-family home. Divided or undivided co-property. Plex. Number 5. Price. First write the purchase price in numbers, then in letters. Number 6. Financing conditions. A. If you do not require a mortgage, check option 6.1. Payment in cash. B. If you need a mortgage, check option 6.2. Financing through a mortgage lender. The standard deadline for the mortgage approval is 10 days. Number 7. Inspection. This mandatory clause in Eureka.House's offer to purchase. A. Inspection deadline. You have 8 days, including weekends, to have the house inspected. B. 4 strategies to help you reply. Number 1. You no longer wish to buy the house, even if the seller lowers the price or offers another form of compensation. Number 2. You no longer wish to buy the house, unless the seller offers you sufficient compensation. Number 3. You want the seller to compensate you, but you do not want to risk him canceling your offer to purchase. Number 4. The problems discovered are minor and you maintain your offer. C. Conditions to respect to cancel or modify your offer. Number 1. You must provide the seller with a copy of the inspection report. Number 2. You must notify the buyer of your decision, cancellation or modification of the offer. Number 3. If you decide to modify your offer, you must write up a modification to the offer to purchase and give it to the seller. D. How to notify the seller about your decision. Give the seller your letter in person. Or send your letter by registered that guarantees delivery of the document by the end of the deadline. Number 8. Tests. This clause works similarly to clause number 7. Inspection. Number 8.1 Check all the tests you wish to have done. Number 8.2 Specify the number of days. Number 9 Obligation and declarations of the buyer. Number 9.1 Specify the date on which you last visited the property. Number 9.3 List all appliances that are rented. Number 9.5 Eureka.House offer to purchase discourages the sale of the seller's property to be conditional on the sale of your current property. Number 10. Obligations and declarations of the seller. Number 10.1. This clause means that, to the best of his knowledge, the seller guarantees that A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Number 11 Transfer of ownership, occupation, and inclusions. Number 11.1 Write the date on which you wish to sign the deed of sale. Number 11.2 This is the date on which you take possession. Number 12 Remuneration of buyer's agent. Check one of the two options. If you use the services of a real estate agent to visit the property and negotiate its conditions, you must declare having made his offer to purchase with an agent. Your agent will be paid 2% plus taxes of the sales price. Also, your agent must sign. Number 13 Other conditions and declarations. Number 13.1. This clause works similarly to clause number 7. Inspection. We recommend an 8-day deadline. Number 13.2. This clause is very important. A. To add a clause not covered by the offer to purchase. B. Modification of another clause. You can use clause number 13.2 to modify a clauses. If you are still unsure about clause number 13, talk to your lawyer. C. Modification of a deadline. You can use clause 13.2 to change a deadline. Number 14. Expiration of the offer to purchase. Indicate the time and date after which the offer to purchase will no longer be valid. For example, until 1 p.m. on February 8, 2016. Number 15. Buyer signature. All persons listed in clause number 1 must sign. Keep a copy of your offer to purchase. Number 16. Seller reply. If the seller accepts your offer, make sure that the date and time of each signature are before or no later than the date and time indicated in clause number 14. Number 17. Intervention of the seller's spouse. The details are explained in clause 10.7. Next steps. Follow the instructions in step 7 of the Eureka.House method for sellers. 7. Meet the conditions of your offer to purchase. All in Eureka.House. www.Eureka.House